Good morning, ladies. Happy Thursday. Just wanted to show you that our sweet potato vine has done very well and our bougainvillea is blooming. We put a thing there for the sweet potato vine to grow up. I swear I just heard a cow moo. And then over here we have more sweet potato vine, but we planted that several weeks later. And there's our other bougainvillea. Planted several other trees out here. Of course, they're kind of small. And there's our little island. We planted a bunch of stuff. Got some roses and other things here. So I wanted to quickly kind of do a twofold video. Sorry, you're going to have to see the floor for a minute. I had Connie Klein requested that I do a bird video, and Deidre requested that I do a video telling all of the places that I've traveled to. So I thought I would do them together. And this morning I went out and filled the bird feeders. Let's see, now a minute ago there were a few out there. I had filled them last Thursday when I arrived home because they were empty. My husband hadn't fed them. And so it was like the birds were on strike. Oh, a bird's in the house. And so normally I have to feed them twice a week, but it took them almost a week to eat the food. So it was very funny because for several days we had one bird sitting over in the other feeder. I'll show you in a second, the one with a tin roof. He would come like around 1 o'clock and sit there for several hours. It was like this bird had gone to heaven. He had found a house where the food was floor, he had shade, and he got a nice cool breeze. So it was really cute, actually. He did that for several days. He still comes most days and sits for a while, but not quite as long because now he has other birds coming to eat from the house. So, oh, sorry, it says I'm panning too fast. I'm talking about that house there. See, the floor is food. I just filled it a short while ago. Anyway, but before I begin, I really want to, have everybody be praying for Connie. She did a video yesterday talking about her legs have been very painful and she's going to be going for an MRI. I don't know the date or anything of that, but if we could be praying for her. It's never fun to be in pain, ladies. And also been praying for many others. Michelle's husband, I hope he's doing well. See how they sit in there? So if we could just keep, everybody in the community in our prayers, and Kimber as she's recovering from her oral surgery. And then there's a bird on the bird bath. It's so hard to keep up with them all. So I have not had the flocks of birds like I was getting. I would have the birdhouse just full of birds, and then there would be like 20 or 30 birds sitting up on the fence waiting their turn. I haven't had that quite yet. I even scattered bread all over in the yard, which I'll show you in a minute when we get a break here, if the birds kind of disappear. The bread is just kind of there, disintegrating from the dew. They haven't even really eaten it, so that's kind of odd. So I don't know if it's the cooler weather, which I say that very loosely. It's getting like in the 40s at night, but in the day it's still in the 90s. So to me that's not cooler. But maybe to a bird who's used to like 100 and some degrees, it's kind of chilly, so I don't know. Anyway, look, he's making such a mess. I love when they throw it down for the other birds. But I'm just happy to see them back. It took them long enough to get the word out. Usually it's kind of like they have some kind of communication with one another, but I think that one bird kept it on the hush-hush for a while. And then all of a sudden they started coming back. Let's see if there's anyone. Oh, I don't see anyone over there yet. Anyway, so let me quickly grab my paper here because I had to write down because I didn't want to leave anything out. So Deirdre wanted me to tell all the places that I have traveled to. So I kind of broke it up in sections to make it easier. I'm only going to list places that I've actually spent time in because I have driven through and flown through several places, but I've never spent time there. Like I've flown through Quebec and I've flown through Jordan and I've driven through Oklahoma and other places, but I've never spent time there. So they're not on my list because I only wanted to put things on here that places I've actually spent time. So in the U.S., I have been to California, Colorado, Kansas, Texas, Missouri, Wisconsin, Illinois, Tennessee, Indiana, Michigan, Ohio, New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Washington, D.C., Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Florida. I have also been to Mexico. In the Caribbean, I have been to Jamaica and the Bahamas. In the United Kingdom, I've been to England. In Europe, I have been to France, Italy, Croatia, and Switzerland. In Africa, I have been to Ethiopia, Kenya, and Tunisia. And in Asia, I have been to Japan and China. And Hong Kong is part of China, but I've been to Hong Kong. I've been to Kowloon and also Hong Kong Island. Several of these places I have gone multiple times and multiple places. Like I've been to several places in Italy, like Florence, Pisa, Venice, and in France. I've been all over France. So I've made, I've probably been to France, I don't know, 10 times, 11, I don't know, I don't have count. I would have to look in my passport how many stamps I have. So those are all the places I've been, Deidre. As you know, Ethiopia is my favorite place. And Hong Kong is my second favorite city to Chicago. I really love Hong Kong. But everywhere on there, I do like to go new places as well so that I'm not always seeing and doing the same thing. And I love my favorite things to do when I travel, especially when I travel internationally. I love to go where the locals do, find like local cafes or coffee shops and stuff and just start talking to people and find out where they go, where they shop, where they eat, because that's how you're going to really see the place you're visiting. I mean, I do some of the tourist stuff, like I've been to lots of the museums and art places and stuff. But beyond that, I really like to see the culture, how the locals do. So that's what I do. I typically will do a little research before I go and have my plans mapped out for the museums and such that I do want to see. And then I do find locals and, find where they shop. I love finding open air markets and then when I go back, I kind of have my little rhythm. Like I like to cook in other countries and typically I stay either in a house and I have stayed in some hotel. A lot of the hotels, obviously, you can't cook in, but I do like to stay in houses so that I can, go to the local grocery stores and just kind of be like a local while I'm there. To me, it's a great way to learn a culture. There's nobody over there this morning. So those suet cakes that are either side have been there since last Thursday. And normally I have to replace those, twice a week as well. So it's been kind of slow in the bird world, but they are slowly coming back. Maybe that's not a bird in there. I just see something. I did clean both houses out several weeks ago. I cleaned out the nests that they had built inside of them because I want new birds to come for this season. And they had abandoned them, so I cleaned them out. It was actually fascinating to see their nests. I would have loved to have videoed it, but I had gloves on and couldn't manage holding a camera and cleaning it out. So, look how sweet that bird is. He's contemplating what he should do. Do I go to the tree or do I go to the food? Oh, there's one of my doves. Good morning, dove. I love the doves. I've not seen cardinals in ages. I don't know where they went. But maybe when I changed food. Maybe they don't like the new food, but oh well. You get what I cook, birds. Oh, that bird is thinking about going in the house. Oh, now he's got company. Oh, several birds. Oh, that one's going in. He's being brave. No, maybe not. He's peeked in there. Oh, hey, be nice. All right, guy on the roof, dive in, dive in. He's like pipping along there. Oh, he gave up. That was fun. Let's see what the dove is doing. Is he still up there? Oh, where'd the dove go? I thought he was. Oh, there he is. Where's your partner? You're usually in twos. This is my first time seeing the dove back since I've been gone, and they always used to come and, well, there were 3 of them, and 2 would come and then 1, so this might be the 1. And the doves always ate off the ground, but now that we've got all that wild growth and the bricks around there, I don't know if the doves can eat here anymore. I don't know if they're too heavy for the house or they don't like it. I've never seen them. Maybe he'll fly and eat from the house. That would be cool. Let's see what he does. I hope everybody's having a lovely week. I'm finally kind of back into my routine. It takes me a couple days, but I am such a routine person. And when my routine gets thrown off, it takes me a few days to get it back going. I am painting again. I'm working on Nikolai right now. So he's about 20-some layers in. So I'm going to be working on him today. And that baby definitely needs hair. He has a very weird shaped head. But hopefully he comes out gorgeous. Mirama is now on eBay. Excuse me, it's morning. So she's up for 5 days. I posted her yesterday. I meant to post her on Tuesday and forgot. But she's up. And again, if anybody's interested, I'm happy to offer her for less. You know, because there's so many fees with eBay. Well, I don't think the dove's going to do much. He is just perched there. Maybe he's cozy. Maybe he's in shock that there's food back. I can't believe it's almost the middle of October already. Hey, doesn't feel like October here, especially compared to Chicago. Much brisker in Chicago. And that's another thing. I actually was able to breathe in Chicago. I really think I'm allergic to Texas. I came back and, oof, I have that weird head again. So it's definitely an allergy thing. There's either something in the air here that bothers me, or it's just like the barometric pressure and humidity and stuff, because I did not have that problem in Chicago. But it should be cooling off here soon, hopefully. Last year it was like the beginning of November where it was like more my weather. So, they're so sweet. I love birdies, especially free birds who are not caged and are flying all over. If I were a bird, that's what I would want to be, a free bird. Oh, something startled him. All right, ladies, well, have a lovely day. Connie, I hope this made your day. You asked me to do a bird video because they make your day, and boy, we got quite the show today. And Deidre, I hope that answered your question. All right, everybody, have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. And wherever you are, enjoy the journey, I say. Hugs, love, and blessings to all. Bye-bye. Oh, let's see, he's going to do something. Where'd he go? He's in the grass. There he is. He's taking a walk. how sweet. Sorry, I said bye, but look how sweet he is. Maybe he'll come eat the bread. Let me show you, ladies. There's like bread scattered. See it all out there? That has been there since like Monday. Can't believe they've not eaten it. Oh, he's going over into the brushy area that we're... Oh, there he comes. Bless him. All right, ladies, have a lovely day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.